What the fuck did I just watch? What the fuck? Well, Homelander went home.
パンケーキだ。Delicious.
Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for the boys. This one's going to be doing my review for this week's episode of Season 4. This one's for Episode 4, titled Wisdom of the Ages. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for the boys. This one's my weekly review for this week's episode of Season 4. This is for Episode 4, titled Wisdom of the Ages. What the fuck did I finish watching? What the fuck, man? So, alright. Spoilers, if you haven't seen it, watch it. First of all, that's the big thing I can say. How the fuck can someone tell me this show isn't good? I mean, holy shit. This is one of the most eventful episodes I've watched all year. What the fuck did I just say? Like, oh my god. So, alright. I'm gonna gather my thoughts here. We're gonna cover it like usual. That is insane. I can't get over what I just saw. So, alright. This episode focuses primarily on Homelander going back to the lab where he was created, of course. We found out from Soldier Boy that, of course, he, created a kid, and we found out, that Homelander was in there his entire life, or at least when he was young, you know what I'm saying? And we finally get to see Homelander revisit that lab in this episode. Now, we get that stuff mixed with some Starlight drama with Firecracker and, Hughie involved and stuff like that. So, okay, we're going to talk about the Starlight stuff first, and then we'll delve into the other, stuff with Homelander, because I have to wrap my head around it, so we're going to wait a little minute. Alright, so Starlight, this episode, right? So she is, of course, doing her thing. She's got her operation going and stuff like that. You've got Frenchie, who's still with his boyfriend. You get a little bit of a story that, is told there, about, of course, his boyfriend, where, his family was killed by this guy, and the one thing he recognizes from him is, his ankle or whatever, that has, those, scars on it, right? So Frenchie kind of picks up on it. He kind of tries to hide it, and I guess I'll kind of just talk about this right away. At the end of the episode, he basically reveals to him that he killed his family, right? And he, beats the shit out of Frenchie, and he basically says that, if you ever see, or if I ever see you around here again, if you ever come around me again, I will kill you, So that was the tame stuff of the episode, I would argue, which is insane, but that was a cool reveal. Really enjoyed that for Frenchie. Now, we've also got Kimiko and Frenchie in this one, who, of course, are kind of fighting those people that Kimiko knew last episode, and we actually see a pretty badass scene from Hughie. He actually fights in this episode and beats a dude and kills him. He guts him, you know what I'm saying? So that was a pretty cool fight scene as well. That was just one of them, but I thought that was a really exciting fight scene as well. And it was also nice to see Hughie kind of get his hands dirty a little bit too. So I thought that was really good. Now, we've got Firecracker that is trying to, expose Annie/Starlight on a lot of horrible things. And, one of the things I actually really enjoy about Firecracker as a villain is that we're actually getting reveals of Starlight as a character through her, shit that we didn't even know about, you know what I'm saying? And that, to me, is really interesting. We found out about her, calling her fat last episode, and then in this episode, you've got her who, she goes up there, she does the speech in front of everybody, she pretends to, be all, Miss America, whatever, and anyway, she basically reveals, and this is the breaking point, I'd say, is that she reveals to the TV that Starlight had an abortion 6 months ago, and she basically killed a child. So, it sounds like her and Hughie actually were going to have a kid, but she decided to back out of it and have an abortion because they weren't ready to raise a kid, which makes sense because Starlight and Hughie are not in the point in their lives right now where they can kind of just chill and have a kid and stuff like that, especially with Homelander around. Honestly, the abortion I could completely defend, but she of course gets exposed for that. And well, it's pretty interesting because you have Billy Butcher and MM that are kind of going through. Butcher is still not really liked much by the boys, but he's continuing to get these visions of his wife, with Becca. He even hits his face on the shower and stuff like that. Butcher's going through it, and we basically see that he tries his best to stop Firecracker from coming after Starlight, and it doesn't work. He's got this photo of her with this 15-year-old and stuff like that, which is really fucked up. This whole episode is fucked up, not gonna lie. But she basically posts the post for him. She clicks tweet. She doesn't even care. She's not intimidated by Butcher at all. And anyway, she goes out there, she tells the story like as if it's a sad thing, and then she mentions the abortion. And Starlight has absolutely enough of it. She's tired of watching the TV. She's tired of watching this shit go down. She goes outside, and I was so friggin' hyped for this. She beats the shit out of Firecracker. Like, beats the shit out of her in front of everybody. And it's brutal. It's really brutal. Everybody starts running away. You've got her there, and MM comes in after a while and stops her because, it's becoming too much. And MM says, like, we gotta retreat, So you've got that. Now, meanwhile, while that's going on, you've got Ezekiel that, of course, is going in there fighting back against Frenchie because Frenchie's trying to get some dirt on Firecracker in any way he possibly can. And Frenchie almost gets killed. I'm shocked he didn't, honestly, but he almost gets killed by Ezekiel. And basically, Butcher comes in, he fights him good too. And we find out in this episode that Butcher actually took V. He did. He took V. Not Temp V, he took V. So that idea that we had of Butcher, maybe that's like how he could, have his life saved or whatever. Well, it sounds like he took it many months ago and it's still not working. So I don't know what the hell's happening with that. I really don't. But Butcher managed to survive because he took V. And we saw him kill Ezekiel brutally. And I remember at first I was like, I see Butcher getting like strangled. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, okay, somebody saved him, right? I was kind of waiting for like a reveal. I was like, okay, somebody's going to come in and save him. And at first, admittedly, I thought it was going to be A-Train because he was kind of, running around the area. But no, Butcher took V and killed Ezekiel himself. And Butcher was like sitting there covered in blood. And then they got Frenchie to safety, obviously, and stuff like that. But that was insane. That was absolutely insane. And rest in peace to Ezekiel, I guess. I mean, he was kind of minor, but, he was a fun character, for the time he had. And yeah, there you go. Now, a few other things in this one. You've got Hughie, who is, of course, dealing with his dad, who is on death's door. And he gets the idea to give him V, right? And that's exactly what he's contemplating this entire episode. And he gets A-Train to sneak into Homelander's room to grab the V, which honestly, I remember the second that he told A-Train to go do that, I remember I was sitting there, I actually wasn't even worried about A-Train at all. I was like, if there's a time to sneak into Homelander's place, it's right now, because bro is off, So, honestly, good idea. And he goes in there and he finds his pubic hair. He finds a full drawer of breast milk. Of course he does. And finally, then he finds the V, takes it, brings it back to Hughie. And Hughie says, like, all right, thanks. And he's like, all right, is that good enough? And, Hughie's like, well, admittedly, I was going to tell you to fuck off. But now, no, not really. We're good. He shakes his hand. So that was cool. That was really cool. A-Train, again, redemption arc. Really enjoying that as well. But at the end of the episode, he ends up giving his dad V. And we kind of get that as a cliffhanger for, Hughie's plot at least. So we'll have to see, because his dad now has V. So I have to see what happens to him next episode. I'm very curious to see where that's going to go. Now, all right. We covered everything. Let's talk about Homelander. Homelander goes back home, and I was just so fucking like, I don't know. I don't even know how to start with this. He comes in here, he brings a cake in, he's like, oh, so many memories. Oh, come on, guys, dig in, I was like, all right, all right, this might go well, and I should have known. We then get a scene where he's playing like paper ball, throw it in the trash bin type of stuff, those games and stuff, and he's like, all right, first to three, wins, right? And you got this guy here who was really cruel to him when he was a kid. I mean, they all were in their own right, like they did horrible things to him, And he makes him go in the room where basically he burns alive inside of this room. Homelander turns it up to 100 and watches the guy burn in this room as he's still throwing these paper balls and he misses the trash and he's like, I fucking knew you were going to win. I was like, what the fuck am I watching right now? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, that was savage shit. But that's not even the worst part. There's then a part where he goes up to like kind of the lead guy of the whole thing, kind of like the main dude. Marty, I think's the guy's name. And I'm trying to find the words to describe this scene. He makes him jerk off in front of his entire staff as he's fucking creaming himself. As you've got fucking Homelander sitting here watching saying, man, your life is really in your hands. I was like, what the fuck are they doing right now? I'm telling you, the boys never fails to amaze me. It never fails to amaze me. And then he fucking lasers his dick. Of fucking course he does. He lasers his fucking dick. Oh my god. What the fuck? That's what he was laughing at in the trailer? Jesus Christ. Okay, alright. So on top of that, then you get this lead chick that comes in here and basically talks him down. He doesn't kill her, you know, but she basically rubs it in his face like, you need to be loved, and that's why you're not gonna, you know, even if you kill me, even if you kill the whole staff, you need to be loved, and that's your weakness, you know? And at the end of the episode, we revealed that, yeah, he killed the entire staff. He left her alive, though, which I found interesting. But he comes up in that elevator covered in blood, so that's what that was from, we now know. That might be one of the most fucked up storylines of this whole show. I can't even believe what I just, like, I can't believe that shit. I cannot believe that shit. So, that's episode 4, y'all. That's episode 4. What the fuck did I just watch? Okay, so, rating, first of all, 10 out of 10. And that might be one of my favorite episodes. I'm not gonna lie. The whole show. The whole thing. That was incredible. That was an incredible episode. Hands down my favorite of season 4. Might even be one of my favorites of, you know, all time. This one was insane. Let me know your thoughts. What'd you guys think of episode 4? Dear Lord, man. Dear Lord. Alright, share your thoughts. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click the subscribe button to miss any of the videos of the boys. Make sure to follow me at Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys very soon for more videos of the boys. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.